Hey everyone, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero has been out in public release for the last couple of days, but I got my hands on it. Huge thanks to Bandai Namco for giving me a key to test this out on the Steam Deck. Performance is a lot better than I was hoping for, and graphics wise it is absolutely beautiful. With so much going on in this game, it is no surprise that it cannot quite hold 60 frames per second with the settings that I'm going to recommend here, although if you dialed it right down you could probably manage that, but it just looks so good and the frames are just not bad enough for me to want to ruin it any further. One thing to note though is the notifications do go a bit crazy and pop up all the time and don't give you the status in the notification, but if you check under the notifications bar you can see the actual level of notification there. Interestingly, this does support 2-player co-op on the deck and you have separate settings for that. I've actually kept this at pretty much the default, but I have just dialed down motion blur quality and a couple of the other settings down to low for post-processing quality, as well as bringing down the camera shake and grass quality to low as well. Keeping the high anti-aliasing, but the others pretty much at medium. And I have been getting between 40 and 60 frames per second pretty consistently, and I don't really want to lower it any further. Online has been a bit of a problem. I'm not sure if this is just a general issue, but most of the rooms by default are set up for a connection quality of 4 or above. And whenever that happens, I just can't seem to get into them. I was able to join a 2 or above or a 3 above connection on occasion, but most of the time they are already full. I tried the quick connect, it always just ended up starting a game and giving me an empty server. So if you do want to actually play online, I would recommend putting that connection quality to 2 or above or 3 or above for better hopes of getting them. But there weren't that many rooms actually available, so I don't think online is that popular at the moment. No surprise though, with so much offline content, and you can completely play this offline with no Steam connection, so you can play through all of the story content and all of the bonus content without an internet connection. It does support 2-player, you have to assign another controller or have a keyboard to have that 2-player action, but otherwise the amount of content for story missions and bonus content is absolutely crazy. And I can see why people aren't really focusing that much online right now, especially as you want to learn your characters and build up the skills to actually take on other players. The game is not the easiest. I've had a few challenges. This monkey boss really is giving me a hard time. Even if I lower the difficulty, I've still got a lot to learn on this one. But as I said, performance is definitely much better than I was expecting, and I hope to see this improve as well in future. Let us know in the comments below if you're going to be diving into Sparking Zero or waiting for a sale. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.